Welcome to the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
I'm Jesse.
Elliot Page is on her Odyssey tour. Odyssey.
Want me to do that
Odyssey.
one?
The Odyssey.
Elliot Page is on her Odyssey tour.
Thank you.
I know that you're an avid reader. Did you read the Odyssey?
Well, in school.
More than I can say.
Yeah, the character I play in this is actually not originally in the Odyssey.
I had to make someone up.
Not in the Odyssey.
Right, we need someone for this trans person to play. Who can we make up?
Yeah, we just got to Jemmy bar this fuck into the Odyssey. But she's right. The character Sinon, Logon, is the Greek soldier whose deception convinces the Trojans to open the wooden horse inside the city walls.
Right, so if she can convince everyone that she's a stunning, brave man, she should be able to fucking put a horse inside Troy.
That's right. Notably, Sinon isn't from Homer's Odyssey or Iliad. He's from Virgil's Aeneid. Aeneid. So Nolan imported him from a different, later Roman epic. Nolan apparently expands his role somewhat by having him reappear among the dead that Odysseus encounters in the underworld sequence. So there wasn't enough screen time for Ellen Page. So he brought her back as a ghost. I mean, at least it's a little bit more contextually accurate. There's a few ghost out there.
I am the ghost of vagina's past.
Your performance is incredible in this. It truly took my breath away. You have such an important role in the film, and that you're really the heart and soul, and your character stays all the way through the end.
Elliot Page and Lupita Nyong'o, I don't know how to say that, as Helen of Troy, ended up with less than...
No, Elliot Page wasn't in the whole thing. She was in like the beginning.
You mean
piece
the
here.
beginning and kind of the end?
Yeah.
Middle end?
Just those little tiny pieces right there.
And 10 minutes
That's the
total
whole
screen
thing.
time combined.
It was a virtue signal.
Such an important pivotal role. What did she say?
I don't know, but she blew a whole lot of smoke up her ass.
She's glazing Ellen's imaginary dick. Well, I don't know if it's an imaginary dick. It might be one of those weird sausage dicks.
Yeah, she's glazing. Wax on, wax off.
Anyway, let's continue.
Is that thrilling for you as an actor, or does it terrify you?
You know, both in the best way.
I don't even know what they're fucking talking about there. But what a cliche
say,
question
did I
that is.
miss
Does that terrify you, or is it thrilling? Yeah, a bit of both.
such a
in
big
the
role
best
from-
way.
Oh, was that the vocal?
No, that wasn't the vocal fries coming up. But the answer is just so fucking Hollywood, isn't it? A little bit of both, a little A, a little B.
Yeah, I'm a man woman. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
I think I was
Yeah, the vocal fry is bad. I understand that it's probably not something she has control over either, because your vocal cords literally stretch.
She's just annoying.
terrified and just, wanting to make sure I did an okay job, and pulled it off in the movie. And but it was the good kind of, the good kind of nerves, of course.
Right, of course.
No, right, of course, yeah, it makes total sense. That is absolutely clear.
Look at the way she's leaning into the conversation. Let's be honest, it's two chicks having a conversation.
Yeah, no shit.
The dude would be leaning back, like all relaxed.
Arms spread out, legs separated.
Yeah, you gotta let the dick breathe.
What was the hardest day on set for you? Or was it easy and Matt Damon is just acting like a big baby?
Oh, we got to shit on, men. Got to shit on. See what I mean? This is the new woke Daily Show. I mean, I guess the Daily Show might have always been woke, but I guess in the fucking late 90s, early 2000s, there was...
So Matt Damon, who did like 70% of the work, right, as the main character,
Yeah. As far as acting
is
goes.
getting compared to Ellen Page, who did like a few minutes of acting.
Yeah. You got to throw in the man bashing. It's part of the shtick.
Yeah, you're bashing a man who did substantially more screen time work than you did. And it's like, oh, he said it was hard. Yeah, he did substantially more work than you, put in more hours.
They always
Had to
go
learn
for
more
that.
lines. Had to probably actually cite the character, do character research, because his character exists.
He had to remember more lines. Yeah.
And an actual storyline to remember, and a character to uphold, unlike Paige over here, who has genuinely nothing to live up to.
Why were they laughing, though? I don't understand what was funny about that.
Because a man can't handle the work. Oh, it takes a woman to turn into a man to handle the work of a man.
I mean, if you think about it, she's even worse than a man because she wants to become one and drop her womanhood. So it's
But
kind
at
of
the same
offensive
time, same time, she doesn't. Because then why were they laughing?
because she's still a woman.
Exactly. Because everyone is like, because you're secretly
Men,
you're
right?
Secretly, a woman.
Men.
Secretly a woman.
Right, they were chatting like chicks. They weren't chatting like she was
And
talking
then
to a man.
Laughing at a dude is not like dudes usually like poke at each other,
Yeah.
but like in a joking way, not in a like, haha, you suck way.
Yeah, she was going like, men.
Yeah,
right?
men.
Men, right?
You want to
It's like-
be one.
You're supposed to be talking to one right now, right?
You're supposed to be one.
It doesn't seem like you're talking to a man right now.
And you're bashing them.
Yeah, this is girl talk.
You can't reproduce, dude.
wasn't a huge... there wasn't really woke, was there?
No.
So, you could watch lefty and it wasn't that fucking bad. But now it's just all super gay.
Saturated.
Yeah, super gay. We hate men. Yay,
I'm lucky in that I grew up working in Canada as a kid, so I'm used to some pretty brutal, working in some pretty brutal temperatures.
Yeah, okay, take it easy. You have health care. All right. Did you get health care in Canada?
This is true. This is true.
They got to stick in the political fuck. Oh, you got healthcare for all in Canada. They got fucking MAID in Canada. You know what MAID is?
No.
It is medical assistance in dying.
The youth in Asia.
Yeah, like youth in Asia. But yeah, if you're too fucked up, like if you're too sick, they'll just go, well, we can kill you if you want.
Oh, okay.
Like there was a veteran, there was an army veteran. I'm recalling this. I don't have any facts in front of me, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. There was an army veteran in Canada who was on a waiting list for a fucking wheelchair ramp to their house, like a government-funded wheelchair ramp. And it was taking so long, and the government just said, well, we could just kill you instead.
Look, you're straining our resources. We really don't want to pay for this
Yeah,
ramp.
thanks for your service, but get in the hole.
Is it true that you're a boxer?
No, fighting pool noodles doesn't count as a boxer. So that was the woke yay.
It's called acting. She was acting. That's it.
Both the sheets were acting, right?
Just acting. And you're a boxer, men. And you carried the whole film. What? What?
Who?
Odyssey interview on The Late Show.
Delightful.
Now, true to Ellen Page form, as soon as she gets any kind of spotlight on her, what does she do? She promotes the animal butt sex documentary.
Oh,
She's like,
yeah.
oh, I'm getting attention. Look at these animals butt.
Yeah, we got to draw attention to the gay fish.
That's right.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know the beautiful documentary Second Nature, directed by Drew Denny, will be playing for a week, sharing this information that we did not learn in school about gender and sexuality in the national.
Watching two monkeys have sex with each other and they're both male, that's not very beautiful to me.
I mean,
I want to see that.
it's nature. I don't know what else to say.
You know, nature's beautiful. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's beautiful. I think that you're gonna see it just like you see dogs. You've seen plenty of dogs that hump whatever, right?
You know, men don't usually call documentaries beautiful. Just saying.
I mean,
I really think a man would say.
depending on if, like the documentary, maybe.
I mean,
but
as a gay man, I can see that. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know about
They're
any.
not manly men.
But I don't know about the butt-fucking animals being beautiful.
No.
Again, a lot of these animals that transition are parasites or fish or both. Are you a parasite? Maybe. But are you a fish? No. And it's for functional reasons. I'm going to cover this again because I think you didn't post the video where I mentioned this. But every animal that switches sex, like switches gender, sex, whatever you want to call it, does it for a functional reason that allows them to reproduce.
Yeah, it's natural. What happens?
Not only is it natural,
it's part of their.
it's part of their reproductive system.
It's a part of their species.
Tongue-eating louse is a parasite that occurs. It gets into fish's tongues. They're all males.
Gross.
Once one gets onto the tongue,
Nasty.
it becomes a female for the male to then fertilize her eggs.
Parasite.
But the purpose of the transition is to further the species. Number one, you can't further the species. Number two, you have to have intervention to have it happen. That's not natural, and that's not a productive thing. I don't know of any species, maybe you can tell me if you know it, but I don't know of any species that switches genders for a non-functional reason.
None.
Please, if you know, I'm begging you to tell me, but I don't know one. Sorry, humans.
Natural world. The doc is not just deeply informative, it's also so funny and warm and inviting and expansive. And
So I think we have a contender. Do we have a contender for the best queer fry?
Did you see the moustache?
No.
I think there's a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, there is. That looks like my nephew's mustache. He's like 20. He's like, you like my mustache, bro? I'm like, dude, daddy's bum fluff. But do we have a contender?
sexuality in the natural world, warm and inviting and expansive and
Just the facial expressions as she's thinking about gay animal sex. Stop thinking sexually.
Right there, that screenshot right there.
So we have that up against our old face.
we are.
I don't know.
What?
That's so bad.
First of all, it does seem kind of like she gets turned on by the old animal having sex thing. You know, the way she
I
just
think
smiles so
also-
heavily.
No, I think the old favourite has it.
Yeah, it's how the tone goes up.
You can also set up your own.
I think also when you're in, and they like to say this all the time, but when you're in a male-dominated industry, trying to pretend you're a man, people see right through it. And so the things you think are dramatic, and as a man would be something like, "Oh, I'm getting hurt." A lot of dudes are like, "Are you moaning
So,
right
if you go to
now?"
Second Nature
Why
website,
does it keep doing
please reach
that?
out.
You can shut up.
It wants the video to be over.
I was not pressing the button.
The panic button. No, but I think that a lot of men will still see a feminine person groaning or moaning or whatever, and be number one, you're feminine, so it doesn't come across as like as angry as men do with testosterone.
Yeah.
And number two, a lot of men will still find it sexual because you're like, eh. You know what I mean? And that sounds, when women whimper or groan or anything like that, men often find it sexual.
So I guess the transition really didn't help matters much.
No, do you think I'm wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong. I read her book. I have a great idea of why she transitioned, not to be sexualized by men.
Yeah, but you're still going to be sexualized by men.
Yeah, you gotta stop being so feminine. It's just gonna have the opposite effect. Gotta stop. You gotta try harder.
Do better.
Try harder.
Just do it.
Our own screening of the gay animal butt sex documentary.
Yeah, I've just planned our Friday night bearing.
Imagine being that gay or that queer that you reach out to Alan Page and you go, listen, I got a little cinema. Can we play the animal butt sex documentary, please? Like, it's not widely released. It's not on fucking Netflix, I don't think. Have you seen it on Netflix? I haven't seen it on Netflix.
No.
It's like a community-orientated thing. If you've got a queer community, then you got to reach out to Alan Page to get permission to play the gay animal butt sex documentary.
It's getting kind of more and more culty if you think about it.
Yeah.
Remember the Scientology documentary where you had to like buy these courses and you had to watch videos and stuff? Maybe they're going to turn the animal butt sex documentaries into like queer courses. They're going to show it in schools, but you're going to have to pay for it. It's going to be just like a cult.
I wonder if you're going to hear Phoenix getting upset that I touched her in the video playback. She went, meow, meow.
I didn't hear it. I was talking.
I wonder if the mic will catch it. I'm sorry. I missed what you said a little bit because I was like, kitty. And then she was like, yeah, hey.
And all you hear over here is,
anyways, moving on to the next video.
there's more clips. There's more we missed.
There's always going to be more clips.
Exactly.
There's never not gonna be more
Unhealthy
clips.
masculinity, so much sickness in this world, specifically through the lens of men. What does it mean to you to hear me say healthy masculinity?
Now, what do you think Ellen Page is going to say? What do you think her answer is going to be to this?
I don't know, but I feel condescended already. And I'm not even a bloke.
It is very fucking condescending, let me tell you.
Like when I first started taking testosterone, I was like, okay, like I was like, whoa. But did I just start going out and grabbing people without consent?
Right,
No. So
right.
I get so sick of like
Right.
something like that being an excuse. It's not a fair excuse.
Yeah.
And I'd say I've always been, you know,
Down.
horny.
Yeah. We down.
Yeah.
Don't rape people. What the fuck?
So because men have testosterone, they're just going out and grabbing women and them?
It's so odd how some people think about men.
It's weird, man.
I think that men who have compulsive issues, controlling compulsive thoughts, probably do it more, knowing it's wrong. There's also guys who just don't care and think women should be used in those ways. I don't think that's okay. I think we should put them in definitely facilities and keep them out of society. However, that's not a necessarily masculine thing to do. It just happens more in men. Men are more likely to sexually assault. Not that women can't, women can and have, but men are more likely to. That doesn't mean it's a masculine trait.
Oh man, I just took like some testosterone and like I didn't anybody. I don't get what like men's problem is.
That's like acting like every man comes out like,
and I can't tell if her like, whoa, was like, was that like the horny thing or was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I got zooted thing or
I think that was supposed to be any clip of Quagmire.
Okay, that makes sense because
Yeah,
at
like a
first
giggity.
I wasn't sure what whoa meant.
I think that was her giggity.
Ew.
I don't know how else to put it.
I don't want to think about it.
Look at, she's back.
What is going on? The whole bit where she was explaining what it felt to be masculine for the first time, she sounded like Alvin the Chipmunk.
So point one is don't rape people.
Cool.
But she goes further, and this gets so fucking gay. And it just sounds like, well, obviously it just sounds like, because it is. Two chicks sitting there imagining what they think fucking masculinity is.
It's crazy. You know what I just imagine in my head? I imagine a class full of boys like in a boys' school, and they're teaching them about being a man. And you've got Professor Baring at the front saying, number one, do not rape anyone.
Healthy masculinity to me is, or even just something I've felt as transitioning is like leaning away from whenever there is some sort of impulse or expectation you've put on yourself to like shut down or conform in a way that usually feels like this, like I am closing off. I remember kind of being like, oh, Elliot, maybe you should, talk with your hands a little less. Or
Okay, so point two, being masculine is talking with your hands less. What about Italian motherfuckers? There's Italian guys that are very masculine and they talk with their hands lots and lots.
Hey, you wanna...
Yeah, so I guess like
That Italian accent. Wait, hang on. I gotta hear her Italian again. What was that?
Hey, you wanna be a man? Then don't use your hands. Hey.
So, okay, don't use hand.
If you want to be a man, don't use your hands. Hey,
I'm bad at accents. Yeah. You're the Italian here. I don't know. Is it racist if I do one?
No.
It's just a joke. It was just a joke. I'm not good at accents.
It's not.
Boppity boopy.
So
You know?
being a man is like,
Don't talk with your hands.
don't talk with your hands and
think a lot about what you're doing at every moment.
a lot. Be more inward and like really overthink everything.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Anything.
Every and anything.
Everything.
Everything.
Get horny, but
Get
don't
horny.
rape people.
Don't grab people either. We can't do that.
Men are horny because she said when she started the tea, she was, you know?
Men are just hormones?
Men are horny, right? Because that's what you're saying.
She was saying men are just hormones.
Men may or may not talk with hands.
Yeah.
Men can have vaginas.
Oh,
That's their other rule.
okay.
But also men are stupid and we laugh at them. Even when they have bigger roles than us. Probably got paid more than us. And,
Okay.
You know.
So, bash men. Don't use your hands. Overthink everything.
Have a vagina.
Have a vagina. Take testosterone, get really horny, but don't rape.
Facts of life.
Facts of life.
It's whatever.
Hey, you want to be a man? Stop going over in your head how you should be expressing things.
That's such a chick thing to do.
It is totally a chick thing to do.
You know, maybe in pictures, because ever since transitioning now, I'm like, Johnny, I am smiling. I am smiling in those photos. Whereas I used to be so, I could barely look at a photo of myself. I was always like, you know.
That's rough. That's rough.
I'm so happy, guys. I'm so
I-
happy.
I hope that you at least kind of are, because this is brutal, man.
Woof. All right. Do you also look really,
You
really
don't look like you
old?
are. That's the other thing is you don't look
Men
happy.
just look really old, right? Got the old bags
Well,
under the eyes.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, especially if by chance, I doubt it, but if by chance he's watching, you look like my high school English teacher and he was a short man and I can see you graying just like him.
To me, healthy masculinity would be healthiness for anyone to just, you know, love themselves, people to care for themselves, ideally get rest when they can, you know, like just the practical basic drink water, like eat a banana, you know.
Did you see how quickly we went from masculinity to just good things for anyone?
So living a healthy life is masculinity. Then what is femininity? Is it the opposite?
No, you heard the qualifier right before, right? For good rules for anyone. I think that might not be word for word, but that's what was said. Back it up a second here.
To me, healthy masculinity would be healthiness for anyone to just.
So that's masculinity.
No,
just
you
being
heard
healthy.
the qualifier, right? Healthiness for masculinity. Actually, don't know about that. So healthiness for anyone.
But she
That
didn't
was a quick-
say.
That was the quickest change up I've ever heard in my life.
It was like under the breath
Yeah, quick one. But like, it was almost like admission.
that she.
I
has
don't
no idea.
know.
I learned nothing.
I don't know
Sorry,
for
I learned
specific.
nothing.
I don't necessarily know for masculinity, but for
I learned nothing.
for
Okay.
anyone, take care of yourself. Yeah, of course. Of course, if you're a person and you want to live, take care of yourself. Bada bing, bada boom.
That's racist.
You know, love themselves, people to care for themselves, ideally get rest when they can, you know, like just the practical basic drink water, like eat a banana, you know, like, and also
Yay.
just, you know, doing what you can to be
banana.
intentionally and mindfully, not letting yourself get like swayed or twisted by the rules that I feel like end up like leading to so many of the problems that we see that are, you know, do get inflicted by toxic masculinity.
Okay.
My life.
So can we just do like a stock take here? You've got to speak with your hands less. You got to smile more and avoid toxic masculinity and like don't bitches.
Drink more water and eat more dick-shaped fruits.
This isn't working out very. I don't think she pre-thought about this fucking answer.
I don't even overanalyze as much as this woman. I'm a woman. I don't overanalyze that much. You know dick all. Sorry about that. You know dick all about being a dude.
Yeah, I think it's just like.
It's very, very simple. The people, progressives who are trans, like the activists and such, they only think about themselves constantly. They say they think about other causes, but it's only for
Theirs.
themselves. Only about them. They just say it's about someone else. But look at me. Look at me. I'm talking about this thing that's really important, but me. That's what they do.
Healthy masculinity could just mean a really good cry.
Okay.
Really good
Healthy
cry.
masculinity. By the way, what is up with the fucking vocal?
All right, I'm just really curious here, man. Straight ladies, I have to ask.
Oh, the straight ladies. Oh, the straight ladies.
Does it turn you on when your man cries? Would it turn you on more if he cried? Would you date a guy if you knew that he had a good cry every once in a while?
I think.
Or would it not bother you? Or would it actually bother you and you're saying it wouldn't bother you?
I think generally men are allowed to cry under certain situations, right?
But having a good cry, ew.
Having a good cry may not be the definition.
No.
If a man has suffered a great loss, women are okay with them crying, like a death in the family, even an animal passing. A lot of women are very sensitive because it's your animal. They're
Right.
like, I'm sad too, so it's okay, right? You can cry now, but if you're crying because like you had a bad week at work, and as a man, women don't like that. Let me tell you, like Nina doesn't like that from me.
Yeah.
So, like, why would a man be, you know what I mean? Like, would you like it from me if I was a man?
No.
And I've told you, like, you have to take it sometimes because I've had a bad week or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you do. But
I do.
But you prefer not to.
I just don't cry a lot.
No.
You know, so
But
I'm
I'm
not like you
more
to
of the
come make me
femme that
makes
way.
me a little uncomfortable sometimes, you know.
I'm more of the femme that way, where
yeah.
I'm also a Pisces. So if you believe in any of the zodiac stuff,
Well,
I'm
that
just
is feminine.
I'm just a sad girl.
Fry. I call that queer fry.
It's fake though. Have you noticed it drops sometimes? Like when she was ranting, just going off, you know, on her schizophrenic projection of her inner monologue, she completely forgot about trying to sound like a dude and it came out more Alvin the Chipmunk.
I was going to call it homosexual fry, but then I realised some homosexuals don't do the fry. It's specifically a queer thing. When someone identifies as like queer or trans, they start talking like this. It's their vocal fry, and my transition was really, really scarring, and I went through a lot. But I'm coming out the other end, and
It's toxic masculinity.
I feel the joy in my heart now with my fake dick and scar titties.
Yeah, it's got titties and fake dick, and I think I'm going to transition into a frog next. Ribbit.
Yeah, it's like a rule. If you're a queer, you have to do that fucking queer vocal fry. It's ridiculous.
I'm hearing like an openness. I'm
Yeah.
practicing opening.
Yeah.
Because it's so true, like a closed off. And like,
And it happened in the
I want to vomit, dude. I'm really feeling like there's something that the vibes. I'm feeling like not happy. Like the vibes. It's just like it's not good.
You're not vibing.
close off could lead to just impatience. It could lead to whatever it is. I'm trying so much to just be
They
like,
want the video to be
it's just like,
over.
Elliot, shoulders back, take a few breaths.
like it would.
Hold on. What just happened? My computer's on the fritz. It just went.
I'm about Elliot being happy. I don't know, man. I don't know.
In my pregnancy that I realized I identify as non-binary, as a non-binary woman.
Oh, there we go. She identifies as a non-binary woman.
See, I know.
Doing the most female thing I could do.
I realized I'm not a woman.
During literally the only thing women can do, I felt like a man.
Or not a man or a woman.
Both like or not like
Yeah.
a man or a woman. You know what's so is I could say I'm non-binary. And it would fit. And you could say you're non-binary. And it would fit. Because guess what? Everyone has characteristics that people would qualify as masculine and or feminine. From personal takes, personal experiences, or from things that are generally accepted as that. Everyone could be considered non-binary. No one's completely feminine or completely masculine.
The only people who call themselves non-binary are narcissists.
Anyone
It's
could be
true.
non-binary. Anyone. You could, I could, anyone could.
But what about the people who declare it?
That they want attention for
Look at me.
something that everyone goes through.
Yeah.
Everyone has to wear the pants sometimes and learn how to say no. And everyone has to learn how to be vulnerable and be soft. And if you can tell me what the two different feelings are that you get from that, gender-wise, the first two things I said were masculine. The last two things I said were feminine. But if you were never vulnerable to your partner, would you be happy?
Gender bender.
And if you were never someone to put your foot down, would you be happy? You have to have both.
Oh, no, I don't want fucking Bering to start opening up more. I don't want to walk into the fucking bathroom when he's having a shower and see him like rocking, crying on the floor like Ace Ventura shit.
I just can't get over that. Sometimes masculinity means a good cry. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. You can cry. You can. I shed a tear at like a funeral or something. But imagine if I cried like regularly. It'd be gay.
Watching some rom-com and we're
Yeah.
both crying and cuddling each other and like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, that would be super gay.
That'd be super gay.
It's painful for everybody. You saying cruelty as related to the patriarchy, it's unfortunately true. But this is actually emblematic of how everybody.
She just said cruelty is part of the patriarchy. Have you not met women?
Say women will remember what you said 7 years after. Women will remember what you said 7 years after and hold it against you when you're having a good day.
The nastiest.
I don't know. Some men really suck, but I think that again is
They
not
suck.
masculine or feminine.
But it's in a different way. But women can be just as horrifically nasty. I have met the nastiest women.
Snide.
Oh,
snarky.
God.
Yeah.
Yes. And the ones I haven't met, I've just seen on YouTube and other places.
Men
They're
usually
everywhere.
try to be more decent before assholes. Usually. Depends on the man, but
Right.
He feels in this society wrong in their bodies.
No, they fucking don't. Think about it. I don't think you feel wrong in your body, do you?
No.
I mean, occasionally you might feel a bit awkward if you put on a couple of fucking kilos or something like that. But I don't feel wrong in my body. I never have.
It's this modern mindfuckery. I was a tomboy growing up. I like to do male things, or stereotypically male things, like skateboarding and playing guitar and shit. I didn't start thinking, oh, maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a boy,
No.
trapped in a girl's body.
No, because that would be ridiculous. But notice how, like, this is just two chicks sitting there talking about, like, what it means to be a man. It's fucking so lame.
Yeah.
But you notice as soon as that fucking the Glazer chick comes out and says, oh, yeah, I'm non-binary, by the way, suddenly she has the authority to be like, well, this is how everyone feels psychologically, you know? This is how I analyse everyone, and this is how it is. No, you're two schizos sitting there making shit up.
Yeah, blaming all your crazy shit on the patriarchy.
We're missing this opportunity for the trans experience to be a particularly pronounced and accessible example of finding your true self.
Word diarrhea.
Yeah, it's mostly word diary. I kind of wanted your help sort of deciphering this because it's like, this reminds me of The View.
Ah, yes.
You know what I mean?
With
They-
This
yeah, it's the
is-
same idea.
Oh my God, this woman is so cringy. I want to puke.
It is The View. It's just, it's The View with less people.
You need to do something.
And a claim
about
that you're a man.
this. It's all about the patriarchy. It's so awful. When you find your true self is when you know you're trans. When you're trans, you're not your true self until you're trans. We need to open. Everyone needs to feel this vibery. Ew.
It's
I
pretty
am
bad.
just.
Like I said, it is just like The View because it's just a bunch of women getting together and bashing men and saying they know more than men know. And I'm not saying that some women don't, but like there are smart men out there.
You know what it comes across like? Like you're overcompensating. You're overcompensating.
Oh yeah.
For women everywhere.
You know what smart people don't have to say is that they're
smart.
They just prove it.
Yeah. This is cringe. And then you're knocking down those same people. We're smarter, we're better. Everyone just needs to listen to us. And men are awful, horrible.
Boo.
Just get this I don't know what this, it's like when people, they go to like a spa or something and they get Reiki done or some sort of holistic new agey kind of treatment that doesn't do anything but it makes them think something happened.
Placebos.
And then they pay like $10,000 to have it done.
Designer placebos.
That is like this chick.
It's goop.
Them.
It's all just goop.
God, I don't want you to be more than one person. Let's keep it at one, singular, you, she.
Once you get to a certain level of fame, too, I think you just kind of like, you lose your sanity.
I think that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
You couldn't be more right.
I do also like the theory, I forgot who said it, so I'm so sorry. It was Bridget Fetisi.
Ah, yeah.
If you weren't cool in high school, you can't handle fame. I think it's a good theory.
Sometimes it makes sense, but sometimes I can see how it wouldn't make sense.
I don't think cool, but if you didn't have like friends, if you didn't hang out with people here and there, then I don't think you can handle it. I knew a lot of people in my school. I wouldn't say I was like popular, cool. I knew everyone. I wasn't like fighting with anyone. I went to a small school, so it doesn't really count.
Talk about their fucking feelings and fucking they overanalyze fucking everything, and it's just so fucking like you're clearly two chicks sitting there talking about feelings.
Gosh, when you do get feel liberated from that and that shame that you've been carrying, that is what I would wish for everybody. And I do think that's what trans and gender non-conforming people can offer. And of course people in power, what have you, these white supremacist patriarchal structures don't want people to feel liberated.
Aren't you from Canada?
Man, she's using every single one of those words that they use.
Aren't you from Canada,
Whether
the
it's
whitest country?
Vibes, it's genocide, it's the patriarchy, it's toxic masculinity,
It's whiteness.
it's Nazis, white supremacists, talking with your hands again. Oh, I wish everybody could be like, ugh. No, stop that.
Even the white supremacists?
Ah.
You gotta ask them. That's everybody.
God. And you know why they use these words, right? Because they're like emotionally charged for the wokies.
Yeah, she's gonna get giggity again all over the screen.
Oh, she is.
She's just
You know what she's
giggitying.
doing? She's stroking her own ego.
She's giggitying all over the screen.
She's like, I am just a star right now. I am the star of the show. Look at me. I'm Elliot Page.
all press is good press.
Look at me. This is masculine. I'm not thinking about myself.
You're not
I'm
giving enough vocal fry.
internal monologue right now, okay?
This is
Everyone needs
masculinity.
it. Just a good cry. Eat a banana.
Eat a banana. Take care of yourself. You know, be
Maybe
a human.
don't eat the banana.
Bananas aren't bananas like a, correct me if I'm wrong, but like a multi-million-dollar like industry where people are getting screwed?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the banana industry is not like a good ethical industry, and maybe considering where they come from, they wouldn't like big banana.
Hey, you get good sleep sometimes. That's masculine.
Oh, you have to get good sleep because not only is it masculine, but it's everyone needs it.
So you're
So
like,
everyone should just do it. And I told you what masculinity is, right?
so women don't get good sleep.
She answered the
That's
question
feminine?
like a politician.
Women don't get good sleep. That's how they stay feminine.
Well, no, she answered the question like a politician. She with that segue of like, what I think is good for masculinity. Well, what I think is good for anyone. It's a politician switch.
You're answering the question, but you're not answering the question.
No,
You're
I'm gonna answer your question by addressing it with the first sentence, but then I'm gonna completely dismiss your question by changing the topic from masculinity to the broad spectrum of anyone who's a human. So drink water, sleep, shower, because you be stinky,
Yes.
especially if you're queer. Probably actually good advice from Alan Page to the queer community.
And feel that sense of power and feel that sense of possibility. Yeah, nor do they want to lose a societal structure that, keeps so many people oppressed.
Societal structures of systemic systems.
White racist patriarchy.
Yeah. So are they saying that everyone should be trans? I mean, am I simplifying this too much? Because that fucking Glazer chick basically says, yeah, the trannies are good because, like, it just allows people to be free. And then Alan comes in and goes, oh, yeah, when I sort of became trans, it fucking freed me from the shame. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Honestly, when they start spewing off that many fucking buzzwords in a row,
you
my
shut
brain
off.
starts to shut down because you hear the first white supremacist and your bull alert goes off, and then the next one comes in, it's like shutting down, shutting down, bullshit overload. Well, I mean, you're going to have to replay that for me. What the fuck did Elliot Page even say then?
I don't know. Let's have another listen.
Gosh, when you can get feel liberated from that and the shame that you've been carrying, that is what I wish for everybody. And I do think that's what churches and important people can offer. And of course, they, or what have you, it's like, white supremacist patriarchal structures don't want people to feel liberated and feel that sense of power and feel that sense of possibility. Nor do they want to use a societal structure that keeps so many people oppressed.
I think she's saying that, like, the people in power are keeping down the trannies or something.
Yeah. She says we want people to be liberated from shame that the white supremacist, patriarchal people in power are trying to stop.
Systemic systems of systematical structures.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just so fucking far from what it means to be masculine. Men don't think about this shit. I mean, I keep going back to the word schizophrenic. This is queer vocal fry. Schizophrenia is basically what this is.
Men are problem solvers and they don't overanalyze, okay? They think, what is the best possible way to solve this problem? And they don't want to fucking sit there and overanalyze for like 5 hours because then the problem isn't getting addressed.
So they talk about the documentary.
Oh, the animal fucking one?
The animal fucking documentary, yeah.
The fish are gay.
The queer animal documentary.
Yeah.
Your new documentary, Second Nature, it's going deep into the non-binary nature of gender and sexuality in the entire animal kingdom, of which we are a part of, but also it's funny.
They're being gay, squeezing those genitals of their friends. Really gay.
I mean,
I'm gay, and I've never squeezed your genitals. You're not even my friend.
no, you've done other things. Maybe genitals is too specific. Sexual parts, maybe? You've squeezed it together, too, in your life.
So it's gay to just grab someone's balls and squeeze them? Does that make it gay? Does it make it gay? Because I know a lot of straight guys who ball tap their friends all the time.
I think if you're fondling it, it's kind of gay. If you're like giving it a quick I don't think that's gay because you're trying to inflict pain.
I think it's still
But
a little gay.
if you're like,
I mean,
like if I punch you in the boob, ready? That's assault. Is it sexual assault? No, I wasn't trying to get to your private parts, right? I just happened to punch you in the boob. But if I grab your boob and twist, sorry.
then explain. Teabagging.
Well, teabagging, you're not trying to hurt someone, like I said. It's
No,
not
but
just
you're
assault.
putting your genitals on the face of a man.
I don't know how many people actually teabag in real life. I think it's more of a video game thing where you like squat on a character.
No, they do it.
I think it's more to like drinks and stuff. I don't think it's to like people's.
Oh,
like,
so as long as we got drinks in the room, I can put my labias on your forehead.
No. That's Katy Perry. That's Katy Perry. No, I'm saying like from what I understand, teabagging would be like, okay, this is your drink, and you're in the other room, so I'm gonna take my balls and I'm gonna like slap them on your drink. I'm gonna put the cap back on.
But my drink ain't my face.
No, and then you're gonna drink it, and I'm gonna be like, you're drinking where my tea bags were. Like that's what I'd assume. Like the straight version of teabagging is. If you're slapping your balls in anyone's face and it's a dude, you're gay.
I think it's gay.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I don't even know what to say. She loved that gay animal documentary so much.
I reckon Cenk would love it. A little bit of squeezing of genitals of monkeys.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
Of course, it makes sense that animals are queer as and whether it's waterfowl or lions or frogs or sex-changing fish or bonobos or the list goes on and on. So it's a nature documentary that explores how what we were taught in biology class in terms of gender and sex being this really binary thing in nature, men being the dominant, violent, aggressive ones, women being inferior and submissive and what have you, and just literally none of it's true.
What are you talking about? It's literally like 99% true. There's like 1% of men who are like passive and submissive and would like lose a fight to a chick. You know what I mean? Men are the dominant that's just the way it is. And no amount of gay animal is going to change that. I know you really, really want it bad.
I feel like she's looking for loopholes desperately.
Yeah.
Like when I think of biology, it's just solely based on the structure of procreation. The male does a little dance to try and win the woman over. And then if the woman...
Why do you think they haven't studied homosexuality in animals?
I don't know. Tell us.
Because there's nothing to show for it. You can see how many heterosexual animals are based on the reproduction rate and how many more are going into that area.
Yeah.
But you don't know how many gay ones there are unless you're watching them like crazy.
Which Elliot Page loves to do.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But you can study the psychological aspects of humans. You don't understand the psychological aspect of animals necessarily unless you're like a behavioral scientist. But even then, you're not watching the gay ones usually. I agree. It happens. Everything...
Yeah, but also queer, you're using political terms because queer is a political term. It has been completely politicized. Now you're using that on animals. But you can also say that animals have their own hierarchy. They have their own kind of government, right?
Yeah, and they also don't have consent in sexual matters, guys.
There you go.
That's another huge thing in differences between us and animal species. Again, those animals don't have consent in transitioning. The fish, they don't have any consent in transitioning. They do it for the sake of their species.
Yeah.
Dolphins, rapists.
Transitioning doesn't do anything for the sake of your species because you're not going to procreate.
No, but in those species...
And you can't procreate trans people. How does that work?
In species that are not humans that transition, it is to further the species, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
So the thing you're comparing to is not the same natural instinct. Also, there's no consent in nature. You don't know that the other lion might not be gay. He's just being pinned down, man. You don't know that. And that's the other thing is animals are instinct-based creatures. Whatever feels good, they're going to do. They could die doing things like that. All the time. They're gonna do things that give them pleasure. And those things are pleasure-producing things. I wouldn't be surprised in mating season, a male lion pinning down another male lion.
Okay, so Elliot Page is so starved for affirmation because she doesn't even believe that she's a man, that she is willing to watch a whole bunch of different animals have sex with each other
Maybe she
in order
likes
to
it.
affirm herself.
Maybe she likes it.
And she probably likes it too. So there's a lot going on here underneath the trans umbrella that is just not good. Not good at all.
I read the whole Audrey Hale manifesto because we did a video on it. And let me tell you that the animal stuff is creepy and it seems to go kind of hand in hand with the more intense ends of things where you'd want more medical intervention and care for the mental health.
Do you notice how it got into the queer end of things? I don't remember furries before, but all of a sudden furries are there. And I was like, okay. First it was the kids, going after kids. Now you're bringing animals into. Where are we going here? How far can you go? This is getting into
Unfortunately,
some
they
weird
can go pretty
territory,
far.
man. I know that they're like, well, there's just costumes and stuff like that. You're identifying as animals. How far is this gonna go?
Listen, I
We
really
we thought it would stop at just the marriage part. No.
I really, really, really don't mind what you do with two consenting adults in a bedroom. Bringing it out in the public and endorsing it is a completely different thing.
And stay away from Fluffy.
Yes. Two consenting adults.
Yeah.
A dog can't consent. So yes, two
But they
human
said children couldn't consent before. Well, look what happened. It wasn't happening.
I
It
still
wasn't
don't
happening.
think kids can consent. They don't understand the repercussions of their actions.
They can't, but now they think that they can, right? So they might think that Fido can too. That's the scary part. They're going all kinds of crazy.
Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, everyone. Join our memberships to keep this channel going. Comment below. Hype up this video if you're on your phone, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.